we have a movie coming out on the 20th. The 20th of February. It'll be out by now. It's my first directorial debut, my first written thingy, whatever. Tima's first acting role. Josh was even involved. Key grip, lighting guy. He was there. Like, it will be out by now. By the time this comes out, the film will be out. But big thanks to everybody involved. Shout out to Toby the Freak, who plays one of the protagonists. Caleb. Shout out to Harry Tatum, director of photography, co-director, co-editor. Shout out to all the people involved. Shout out to Destiny. Shout out to Victor. Shout out to Ade. Shout out to other Toby. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Kwame for also being a key grip too. Shout out to everybody. So yeah.
You know, if you breathe in and then you take an extra breath, it releases so much stress.
Stress?
Yeah, just do it. Breathe in. No, just breathe in, like, and then the extra breath. Why are you being an 8 for?
That's racially motivated.
Hey guys, this is
2024.
2020. Can you believe we started this in 2021?
We started November 2021. Bedroom Project. How many years anniversary is that?
Like 2 years. Yeah.
Blimey, mate.
Nora.
We're here.
Oh, guys. Hello. Welcome. Greetings.
We're looking
Good
nice
evening.
and fresh.
Blessings.
Fresh and nice and fresh and good and
Fresh
right.
and nice. Nice and fresh and ting.
You know, like that.
Season 3.
Episode uno.
Yeah, of course. You know what? Yeah, it would be very disingenuous and very rude of us to not introduce ourselves. For all the new people who are joining us this year, we reached 414 followers on Instagram.
Today? Last night.
It was even yesterday
today,
today.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Keep subscribing. If you don't, we'll find you.
Yeah, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Start again. Let's go back. Rewind. I'm Ray. My name is Ray, aka Rayhan, aka Totomi Falarin. That's
okay.
Me. Yeah.
My name's Tima. Just
Tima. I have like 4 AKAs.
Okay, Gamma,
aka Gamma the Ray.
aka Tima Malia. Well, that's my Instagram if you don't wanna just follow there.
Oh, also Crystal Pitts.
Oh, go away.
What?
Crystal Pitts.
And Crystal
The
Pitts.
backstory behind this, cool. I used to work at Tima.
Okay, cool. I was going to say
Introduce yourself, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Before that, yeah. I'm Josh.
This is Joshua.
Joshua
He's
Brown.
not always on the show, but he was on the last time we had him on. You lot ate that up,
For real,
man. That's the most views you've ever gotten.
Everybody wants a piece of me, man.
It's cool.
And he's very entertaining and a lovely person.
It's cool when life gives you lemons. If you want to go back and find that, when life gives you lemons, that was a video that Joshua was on. We got hella views.
Yeah, guys loved it.
And yeah, so welcome. If this is your first time.
Oh, can I say my?
Sorry.
AKA.
Go on, say it.
My AKA is JB.
AKA JB.
People calling me JB. She actually came back again, bro. Only when I came back to uni in sixth form, people didn't call me JB. It was just like straight and say Josh. Yeah,
they weren't fucking with
Joshua.
a nigga like that.
Nah, he didn't even finish the backstory of Crystal Pitts.
Real quick, cool. We worked at but me and Team. My team still works there.
We can't even say that. Don't even just run out the name of the place.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We worked at a retail store together.
We worked at and yeah, she was telling me about this, like, is it Roland?
Deodorant, yeah.
Yeah, this deodorant, and it's like crystal. I was thought it was spooky as hell.
Bro, it's salt crystal.
Nah, spooky.
Oh, I've heard about that.
And when I tell you guys, you will not smell. You roll on your arms, get wet like a little 100 times.
100 times is wild.
That's only a joke. We're like 30 times on each arm because it's like a fucking rock. Sorry about the word. It's a rock. Like, it's actually salt. Like, you gotta get in there.
Okay,
it's not
but
a
like
1-2 thing. It's not that at all.
I can just get my little spray now.
But it's natural. It's natural. That's the plus. It's natural and better for your skin and health.
What you say? I swear you said
So
that.
didn't you see there's like cancerous things in like deodorant? Cancer, aluminum and shit.
You know what? Maybe okay. The next time I go on the bar, I'm gonna look at it. I'm not gonna buy it.
Okay, just look at it.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna see what it is.
Okay, do that. Please.
How much is it?
Like £5-6, but it lasts for like years.
Years. Damn. Wait, do you have on you?
Anyways,
yeah.
Ray was like, hurry up and finish.
Hiatus.
But guys, try it out. It's good for you.
Where was I? Yeah, so last time we had Josh on the podcast, you guys really ate that up. So he's back again. Most views we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
And today
we're back again.
Yeah, we're back again.
Most views so far.
Yeah, most views so far. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, so we're back again. Just want to thank you for joining us. You should also follow us on Instagram at the.bedroom.project. We're also on TikTok. We don't really post
the
on
bedroom
there.
project, but we'll get there soon.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna hopefully increase.
What's it called? Is it the.bedroom.project?
Yeah, with the bedroom. If you just look up the bedroom project, it will come up.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
The Bedroom Project podcast.
Jinx.
Period.
And Spotify. The Bedroom Project.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, this video, if you're listening to it, we're also on video on YouTube. If you're watching it, we're also on Spotify if you want to listen. And today we're going to be talking about normalizing not oversharing. What does that actually mean? I struggle to kind of think of a title for that, but that's what it is. Like, let's normalize not like sharing everything, like oversharing. I'm gonna begin the episode with a quote. I don't think life is real unless some things are just for you, things that should not or cannot be shared. I think the younger generation is going to have a hard time distinguishing whether something is for them or for others. And I think it could really play out as a diminished sense of self. You really have to know what you would do if no one else was watching. Deep. That's a quote from Donald Glover interviews Donald Glover by Interview Magazine. It's a little feature that he did, interviewing himself, so to speak. As a fan of his work, this is something I've heard expressed by him many times over the years, but it's something I failed to understand the gravity of until now. So, let's break it apart. What did that evoke from you, like the quote?
I think something that stood out to me was he said something about diminishing sense of self.
Yeah.
So, off like first thoughts on a diminishing sense of self. So, does that mean like you're not being your true self? Like
a loss of identity, I think. Yeah. That's how I interpret it. I'll read it again.
I'm gonna go on Google right now.
Google what?
Diminishing sense of self, or diminishing in general.
Diminished.
Like, what do they mean?
Diminished is like destroyed, losing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Losing yourself.
Yeah.
Or who you are, kind of thing. I hear it as that, like losing who you are.
Yeah. So I read it again.
Yeah. As a result of oversharing.
Yeah. As a result of
or becoming.
So I'll read it again.
Cause to seem less impressive or valuable.
Yeah. I don't think life is real unless some things are just for you. Things that should not or cannot be shared. I think the younger generation is going to have a hard time distinguishing whether something is for them or for others. And I think it could play out as a diminished sense of self. You really have to know what you would do if no one else was watching.
Okay, with the end part, like knowing what you do if no one else was watching, it's also like you're also, like some people feel like they're performing for other people. Like, what would you do in a situation when it's just you, like not thinking about how someone else would view you, or not thinking about what their opinion would be, just doing it for how you feel in that moment instead of thinking, oh, I gotta do this because I want to post it.
Yeah.
That's
doing it authentically.
Just not doing it for other people, doing it for yourself. Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, could you also interpret as a thing where that you should apply that kind of thinking to just anything, like you should do anything like no one's watching, type of thing. So like if you're going on my day to day, if you're, I don't know, let's say you're like or I guess if it was me, I'd apply it to myself. Obviously I play the piano or whatever. I play like, or I try to anyway, play like nobody's watching. So I guess maybe sometimes you can kind of get pressure by the crowd. It's a lot of people, or if, you know, the song's complicated or whatever, and you feel pressure from that. But I think if you just kind of trust yourself, trust your own ability, you know what you're capable of, it'll be fine, because
doing it for you.
I think that speaks to like your values as a person, or like your character. Like somebody said, this is going on a bit of a tangent, but somebody said like if you want to quit something, like, let's say you wanted to like quit smoking or quit like whatever, if you just wanted to change a behavior, or you wanted to start going to the gym or like whatever, you're not going to do that thing, or you are going to do that thing because like that's not me. Like I'm not going to like spit on the road, for example, because that's just not the person I am. Not because I'm trying to quit, because I'm not going to do it because that's not in my nature, if that makes sense. That's not in my character. So it's like I'm not gonna overshare, or I'm not gonna like you know, put like you said, I don't know, like going back to the quote, what did it actually say? Yeah, so I'm not gonna like give things or overshare things, because that's just not something I would do. Not even like it's like I'm trying to consciously do it. It's just something I just wouldn't do.
You just don't do anyway.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was, you know, just going off of what you just said of like it's just not like what's it? You're doing things when nobody else is watching. That's just your character.
Yeah.
Like if whether or not people are there or not,
you're gonna act the same way.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's just not.
That's just something. That's just you. That's just you.
That's
for
you,
real.
Yeah.
I understand.
For me, what you said something, and I was gonna piggyback off of that as well.
I was saying
the quote.
Do you remember?
Do you want to have a look at the quote?
Yeah, I need to see it.
Like back.
I was saying something about like, would you do it if no one else was watching? Just doing it for you.
Yeah, doing things for me.
And not really caring about how when someone's what their opinion is going to be of you, and just doing it because maybe you're trying, like, I don't even remember what I was saying, can't lie. Remember.
One part that kind of stuck out to me was, I don't think life is real unless some things are just for you. And I kind of thought, like, what quantifies as real life?
Wait, can you read that part again? The start. The part you said.
I don't think life is real unless some things are just for you. So what quantifies as a real life?
I think, no, like as a real life, not a real life, like real life.
He said, I don't think life is real.
Yeah. I think when you're like, oh, real life, I feel like real life is just day-to-day things that you just do. Like things are in your nature, like habit. Yeah. So like, brushing your teeth, waking up, eating your breakfast, going to the gym. Yeah. Maybe watching a sunset. Yeah. But that's just real life for you, but it's different for every person. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I kind of, in my notes anyways, I kind of basically what you said, like I took real life as like an honest life, right? Honest to yourself, as opposed to like performative. So like, are you sharing this thing to like, for other people to like,
okay,
you know, to shift other people's opinion of you, yeah, or like, you know, or is it like a real life as in like personal, you know, having intimate or personal, right? As opposed to like everything being public. When you
so as real life being the intimate parts of your life, yeah, okay,
but it's different. I mean, it's a quote.
For each person is different interpretation, definitely.
So like, you can't have a deeper connection to something or someone if everybody's in on it too.
Because it's like, okay, you have your life, obviously, everyone has their own perception, but your real life is what is you, like you and yours and the people around you and the close people to you. Yeah, I understand that.
Well, it's like you have imagine having a relationship where like everything you do, your partner like films it and snaps it. Even the bad bits, like even the arguments.
That's gonna change your relationship a lot and like invoke a lot of opinions onto your relationship, and it would change you a lot.
A lot of opinions, and also it's not like a lot of things will become performative.
Yeah, because of the situation.
Like look at we're gonna even get into this later, but like
do you know them channels, them relationship channels, and it's like all like fake pranks, and just like it's just fake stuff.
The guy with his wife, he's like a prank guy. You know what I'm talking about? And he has them kids.
I know
he did a prank where the kid was like dying.
Austin something.
No, it's not.
It's gonna die.
He did a prank where the child died. Like,
you're talking about the one who slapped his kid's bum.
He did a prank, right?
The one who slapped his kid's bum.
Roman Atwood. Roman Atwood.
Is that the same one?
No, I'm thinking of Roman Atwood.
Okay, sorry, yeah, that's not the same person.
That name sounds a little bit familiar.
Austin something. Some other guy.
I'm thinking of Roman Atwood.
Some light skin guy.
Light skin.
Yeah, they're white.
Is his wife white?
Like, she's like not black. She's like Latino or something. But anyway, Austin
Powers.
No, Roman Atwood.
Roman Atwood. Yeah,
okay, cool.
But yeah, like even we're gonna kind of get into that of the thing of like, if you take like the Kardashians for example, like I don't know them. A lot of the stuff they could be doing is fake, but let's just say that everything that they do is real, right? Reality show, all of that stuff, right? You're losing that intimacy because everybody knows what it is, and then because you've lost that intimacy, because everybody's in on their scandals or their secrets.
Yeah.
You kind of, or not even just their secrets, their life, because everybody's in on their life, it becomes like
everyone's business.
An act. Not even a business, it becomes an act.
Well.
It becomes disingenuine.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe they're so deep in the act that that's now reality kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, obviously they do have their real life that's not on cameras.
Yeah.
But it probably even the real life feels like it's performative.
Like it's like
even when people aren't watching, it feels like you have to perform a certain way.
Like his conditioning.
Yeah,
right?
that's crazy.
You're conditioned to like.
That's
wild, man.
Like even being with your children, you'd have to act a certain way because you're so used to the cameras being there.
Isn't that like giving yourself like a schizophrenia or something, bro?
Probably some sort of mental disorder.
Like,
for
your
real.
mind must not be right.
Yeah,
it's a thing where you have to be acting
like
all the
there's
time.
levels of fame. Like, you know, this quote is by Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, right? The original quote. He is somebody who famously, nobody knows his, like, obviously until recently she's making more appearances. No one knows his wife. No one knows, like, he's very like, I'll release this thing and disappear for 6 months. Like, he doesn't do like, here's my house, here's my room tour. Like, he doesn't do that stuff, really. Like, he, quite a few celebrities are like that. Tyler the Creator, you don't ever see his mum has made one appearance, like when she came up and kissed him when he got a Grammy.
Oh, for real?
That's the only time like we've ever seen his mom. She came on stage and literally like kissed him and cried.
Aww.
That's the only, and like he has a sister as well, a younger sister.
Didn't even know.
Yeah, he's so like private about his family and stuff like that. Like, not, that's what makes it special. That's what makes it intimate. It's not for everybody.
It really isn't. Because also people will use things against you the more they know about you.
Yeah. So
I feel like, especially as a celebrity or someone who's in the public eye, keeping those important things like your family, your relationship status, actual personal issues in is better than just let it out, because then people's opinions are going to get in the way of your opinions on even yourself.
Yeah.
Or your situation.
Yeah. It'll what's it called? Taint your actions.
Yeah. And your ideas of your actions, like, even or yourself.
Like, you're putting more energy. Like thinking to like you're putting more. You're going to be putting more energy into what other people think instead of like your own thing. It's a form of like, it's like social anxiety. It can form into social anxiety because you're worrying about, is this thing like okay? And what are the man them gonna think? Like,
tough.
But yeah, social media has normalized the culture of oversharing. But it hasn't always been like that. Like on social media, I mean, like, Instagram used to just be your friends, like fun, like you just take pictures of like dumb shit and no one cares. But celebrity, like influencer culture has evolved out of it. And even if you aren't like a celebrity or an influencer, it's still become the norm. I don't know what happened, like in like, I don't know if it was like 2019 or 2020, but Instagram became like like what's it called, like you curate, like people use it to curate their personality. Like even if they're not like that in real life, your feed is like a portfolio of this is who I am.
I swear they didn't used to have stories, did they?
No. I think they kind of copied Snapchat with that.
They copied everything. They have reels now.
Yeah, they even have threads like Twitter.
Yeah.
Threads.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, they do.
You don't see Threads.
I'm not on that though.
You have to download the app. It's not. I
It's,
don't.
you know what? Maybe this is bad, yeah. But I feel like I'll be on TikTok way more than I'm on IG. You know, which
Yeah,
probably
you are.
Which probably isn't.
You are. I send you stuff on
Yeah,
Instagram
bro.
all the
'Cause
time.
you post-
Yeah, on
Because you post on it, TikTok as well.
yeah.
But I be on the Instagram way more than TikTok. TikTok, I had to delete that, and then
I might just have to
And
say
then
like a detox thing.
yeah, and then I deleted it, and then I kind of gradually now I have it back. I don't even go on it as much as any other app, but it's just there. Maybe detox. TikTok
Nah,
detox.
seriously,
Nah,
I actually
for
think I
real.
need it.
Social media
Because
detox
it's
is a
like-
real.
Because I actually did, and even my friend Ezzy, if you're watching, he was like first thing. Well, like it's so easy just to be like on your phone, you're scrolling for time. And it's like, I think it's something that I've clocked in now. I realize like, okay, like I can't be wasting my time like this. I need to be, at least be doing something not productive, or go outside.
Yeah, I delete.
Not the fresh air.
I only go on TikTok to like maybe post something for the bedroom project or post a base video. Maybe like if my friends have sent me like a million videos, like, I'll check it. I'll be like, okay, I'll check all my DMs and I'll delete it because I spend so much time on there. Like TikTok, I still use Instagram Reels, but TikTok is so much more addictive. TikTok is better.
Because it's just that. Like, there's no other thing. Like, on Instagram, you can go into Explore page. On Instagram, you have your follower, the people that you follow. But on TikTok, it's just that one short form content. Just scroll and scroll. Endless scroll. Like, you can scroll for the rest of your life.
You can actually get lost. I think I remember when I first had it, bro. Oh my days! I was scrolling for hours, but I was up to time. My mom came in and said, "What the hell are you doing?"
It's real.
This is like lockdown.
This
is like lockdown, isn't it?
Go on your bed.
Literally, thinking, bro, like,
I spent hours on TikTok before.
Just creasing at videos.
Like, it's fucking 3 a.m. Like,
yo, me, man, go to bed.
To bed. Like, why is it so addictive? Why are you like battling your sleep to be on TikTok? Like, what's on there?
Yeah,
I mean, bro, they
go on your bed.
Go on your bed, man.
So yeah,
signs in the algorithm,
bro.
Back in the 80s, TikTok.
It's a new epidemic.
That
and vapes.
No, yeah. We'll talk about vapes later. Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, Instagram, like social media, especially Instagram, has become like a portfolio of curated personalities. Like, everything you do is perfect. Like, you look on some people's things and like, why is my life not perfect like this? Like, why am I not living this amazing life? You're just seeing the best bits, and life
for real
isn't actually like that.
A photo is literally not even a second of the whole 24 hours.
Like, it's not fun. Like, people have to like, oh, I don't want to post this. It's not going to look good on my feed. It doesn't match my aesthetic. This and that. But it all comes down to like being conscious of that, like of being perceived, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when it's detrimental to your like mental health,
and then allow
if
it.
you're always thinking about what other people think.
Yeah.
For real.
I actually thought of this episode because I had to consciously like stop myself, and I'm not saying that I don't curate my personality, but I post songs on my story a lot. You guys know that.
Yeah.
And I thought of this episode because I had to stop myself from sharing a personal song on my story. Like,
why did you want to stop yourself there?
Like, I was just listening to the song, right? And when I hear a song, I'm like, oh, this is tough. This is how everybody else needs to know about this song. You don't need to
put them on.
Screenshot it, put it on my story. And I think that one time, I remember I was in my kitchen. I don't even know why that time. I was just like, I like this song, but does everybody need to know that I like this song? Like, I really like this song, and it's very like, I don't even remember what song it was, but I just remember it happening. Can it not just be for me? Like, can I just not enjoy? Like, let it be my own little thing, my own little like secret. Do you know? Let me gatekeep.
Like, why do you want to show other people the song?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, for me, anyways, it's just to put people on. It's not a matter of like caring what they think. It's more or thinking, oh my god, this guy loves music. It's more of a thing of like,
because some people are like that. You know what I mean? They want to post it to be like, this song's hard, and people like they'll want people to pop up and be like, oh, I love this song and stuff. You know what I mean? Some people like that.
Me, I don't post songs that like everybody knows. I post songs that I'm just like, everybody needs to know this song. Like, I post it because people, I think that people wouldn't know it. I'm like, you guys need to know this song. But sometimes, like, just let it be a little my own thing. Like, I think that's what that's where the real element comes into it. That's where the like intimacy comes into it, you know, especially when it's something like dear to you, like if it's like a personal song to you, like if we're using that example. I think sometimes it's just, you know, let it be just for you. Yeah. But yeah, do you guys overshare? Like, do you think there's things that you share that's like, I don't need to share
with you
that?
niggas, right?
Huh?
With you niggas.
With us?
Yeah.
Oh, so like outside
of
of social media, do you mean?
Yeah. No, but how about
just in general, I think.
I feel like I don't think I overshare to like people that don't need to, but I feel like I have my boundaries to where I won't overshare to just randoms. But no, I have a select like 4 or 5 people that I'll tell my business to. But I feel like for some people who overshare, it's like a lack of boundaries for themselves. So they don't have the boundaries to say, okay, does this person even deserve this information? Like, have we even built the trust in? Have we even built up the trust enough for me to uphold this information? Because, you know, people just chat business, chat your own business. They don't even care. So, yeah, I feel like for some people, it's a lack of boundaries. But personally, I feel like I just talk to my people then, man. I don't even post on socials. I need to start. That's even, I undershare.
Yeah, you team up undershare.
Undershare. So we're going to try. I feel like oversharing might be a positive for me. Might be something that I might need to actually work on.
Not even oversharing, like,
but just share.
Don't overcompensate.
Not overshare. No, but the thing is, I'm not even doing anything. So then, if I overshare, then maybe it might be like get to the level of normal.
Yeah. What about you?
Me, I think sometimes I can, but I think it's because I realize that I think in the moment I get excited because like more times it's something that I want to share, but then maybe at times after I've said the thing, I realize, oh shit, not like. It was about to share, but maybe I should have kept it to myself. I think I can't remember who it was that said to me, but like I guess if you say it or like you put it out,
it diminishes the power.
Air, no, not even that. Like the opposite can happen, or you can
you can jinx it,
type of thing. Yeah.
So like if you be saying, oh yeah, I'm trying to do this,
that. Yeah.
Sometimes it will happen.
Literally, or like even just.
I think it was me who said that.
Yeah.
In general, I think that's the thing that people.
What I was gonna say is like sometimes, right?
People have evil eye as well.
Even not even just oversharing to other people, oversharing to like the universe, to like the air, right? Like let's say I'm excited about something, like something great just happened. I'm like, oh my god, like I want to dance, I want to do a backflip. Someone's just channeling it. Like let me just not expel that energy, channel it,
sit on it, like
channel
the energy,
and
the
I can
emotion.
put that energy into doing something amazing,
or into doing that thing.
Picking up your phone and messaging this person or calling this person. Maybe just work on it then, and then maybe after like you'll talk to someone about it.
Because I even put it in my notes. Like it's best to keep your private life private and only share when I guess you like got the win. I think you've like been successful in that idea or in that thing, whatever it is, because
grinding in silence or whatever.
Literally, don't be that guy that
moving in silence. That is oversharing. That is oversharing. Nobody gives a fuck.
To be fair, though, I haven't seen anybody post that in a while.
Everyone's grown up.
We've bullied them. We've bullied everyone out of it. We've bullied people out of it.
Don't be that guy.
The same way that we bullied light skins.
Oh god. There's actually no light skins anymore. Just remove from the release of that.
They're extinct.
What should we say? Light skin love 2024.
For real. No, all black
like,
love. Anything love.
The dark skin hate has overcome the light skin love. Like it's gone to light skin hate and dark skin love.
For real.
But what's it? I said
see how it does a 180, 360, 24. Like
it's crazy.
Can't keep up.
Overcompensated though. Overcompensated. Anyways.
What's it? I said premature revelation of plans or ideas can lead to the opposite happening. So it can lead to the opposite outcome of what you actually intended. So I guess you wanted the idea or your plan to be successful, but because you've not shared it or you've like put it into the air instead of just like you said, channeling it. Channeling it into that thing.
Yeah.
I kind of get that as well because like at times like if I'm working on something, I don't always like to say what it is I'm working on until like if I'm telling people, right, I'm getting that gratification from them being like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Uh-huh.
But if I don't say anything, I haven't gotten that gratification yet. Like, I'll lose motivation if I tell everybody. If I tell you I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'll get the gratification from you, and I won't have the motivation for actually releasing it. So I try to get my gratification from actually dropping it, not saying anything, and then when it comes out, then I can be satisfied.
Yeah, for real. I 100% get that.
Yeah, that's another way of like not oversharing, right? Yeah.
It's keeping the journey within you.
Yeah.
Like, instead of just opening the journey up to everyone else. The destination, you'll show, oh yeah, I'm here now. But the work is done in the silence, in the background. So
I guess it's easy I guess it's easy to kind of be like, calm, I've got this idea. And then you're seeing the end point, you're seeing the end goal, opposed to
being at the end,
or
working towards the end.
You don't like fully realize the work that actually has to be put in to get to where you want to get to. That thing. So it's like, I guess it's important. I guess I think we say this all the time. I guess we don't know all the answers. Of course, this is even advice for ourselves. This is definitely advice for me. I don't know you, man, but bro, for after uni, I ain't got a damn idea what I want to do, fam. And it's like, it's scary because it's like, of course I know the work that I have to put in, but
you don't know what you're channeling the work into.
Without an end goal, it kind of feels almost pointless sometimes, which I think can kind of lead me sometimes to not even doing the work sometimes. Because it's like,
what's it for? I think that's why you have to. I've had that same struggle, bro. I literally know what you're going through, man. I think you have to find that thing. You have to find it. You have to do your research. You have to, explore what speaks most to you.
You might not see the bigger picture, but you have the first puzzle piece. So you'll be like, okay, I have the first puzzle piece. Okay, where exactly I want to, even if it's a little direction of exactly, if you want to be creative, if we want to be corporate, then that's the first thing. So then obviously, then you can be like, okay, cool, I want to do my research and then find the next thing. And it's like, just that's like going up
and
steps,
talking to people.
Each step will just be like a different thing that you've discovered or even uncovered about yourself.
So now you're saying, like, I've been speaking to my dad a lot recently just about post-uni life and stuff, and I think it's been eye-opening because I think I didn't really want to. I think I wanted to figure out for myself without anybody's help, trying to be independent, all that bullshit. But no, I think I just kind of put my pride aside and was like, let me just chat to my dad, because he's like a knowledgeable guy. He's put in the work, he's done the time. So chat to someone that's done the work that can kind of give you advice. Even though, because I do law with criminology, that's my course, it's not like I find it interesting to an extent, but I just can't see myself, I can't envision what I would be doing with it afterwards.
Also, like, because you're a master's in something but connected to it, so not necessarily law, but maybe if you want to go into the criminology side, you can do cyber criminology, all that stuff. There's so much to uncover. Like, just like there's endless things that can be done. Just don't even feel like, I know it's obviously stressful, but you're literally like 20.
I think about that. But the thing is,
like, you just
I think about that all the time.
Find out what you want to do.
I'm still young, but I want to stay pressed. I want to stay
the thing.
A little, because it's like, I know I'm young, but if I'm pressed now, when I'm older,
bro, we lie, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Be pressed, but you'll be a bit stressed, but it will come. It will come. And the first thing that come might not even be the one thing that you want to do. Like, people literally change their whole careers.
But I do get
in
that.
the next few years, the next 10 years. Some people don't make their million until they're 40. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think as well, like, speaking to your experiences, that like it can be scary. The future, we're going on a bit of a tangent.
I know the future is
scary.
Future,
but it makes the future scary, not knowing, especially not knowing what, not only just knowing what's gonna happen, but not knowing what you want to happen can be scary. So,
definitely.
I guess not to go off on too much of a tangent, but I think that only applies to, I think, my education. I don't know what I want to do with my qualifications, but in terms of my passion,
you have your passion.
Music, man. Come on now, God willing, I want to be doing what I'm doing with music. Oh my God,
I hear that.
That's
I'm the same. I'm just like you. Like, I want to write. Like, I want to tell stories and things. Like, do you know what I'm saying? In whatever capacity that may be. I just know that's what I want to do.
That's why I had to take the year out, because I wanted to, even though I don't exactly know the actual thing that I want to do, I just know I want to create and design and invent things. So wherever, like, I'm just trying to find out as many professions and many techniques, skills, and just grow. And then obviously for my final year. But I kind of found it daunting. Like, my final year's already hit. Like, imagine having my final
year. Bro, we're living it. Tima's taking a year out, but me and Josh are living it.
And they're living it. But I needed the time to. I needed the year out.
Yeah, but I think actually the thing is, what I do get your perspective, but I think actually being in that final year has forced me to, like, direct my focus into something, funnel my energy into something.
But I funnel my energy now. Yeah. But I think because I know you want to write, and any capacity, stay with me at any capacity of design, but I need to find that one design that I'm like, where it be like if I design glasses, or maybe if I design furniture. But I just don't know exactly what I want to put all my energy into. But as a designer, you don't really have to put your energy into one thing.
Yeah, surely.
Like you can even just freelance.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's what I do.
Fair enough.
That's when you said, have you started yet? You said you're starting working with clay.
Yeah, I want to do pottery. So I've been like getting out to some people, trying to reach out to some people to see if I could do like get some pottery skills and just know how to work with clay. Even though I've worked with metal before, and that's something that I never really imagined myself doing, but I like enjoyed it so much. So
anyways,
this is a crazy tangent.
Mad tangent. So I was gonna ask you guys, why do you think that people overshare? I've got some answers here, but I want to hear what you guys think.
I said before, like, a lack of boundaries sometimes for themselves, and just sometimes they want to build the closeness. I'm not talking about on social media, but like on a person to person. Do you know when you meet someone and they just start telling you their whole life? You're like, what is going on? Like,
real.
Are you
like, I'm really like 5 minutes.
Maybe it's like a lack of I've got here a lack of intimate connections, lack of intimacy.
So they try to build the intimate connection like straight away without building the trust that comes with a friendship or a relationship. Or like even with when it's like I'm not saying like, I know a lot of people do this, like I'm not even trying to throw shade, but you know, people will go on their story and be like, so guys, you never guess what just happened, da 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 da, and this happened and then that happened, so crazy. And sometimes I'm like, who are you talking to? Like I guess you're just talking to whoever's listening, but do you want to do that? Do you just want to share your on their main story? Maybe
not main. I don't know. I'm not. But just people just put, people doing that in. I'm not talking about specific people. I'm just talking. Yeah, I'm
not here.
So like, I think it's they don't have somebody to tell that to. Sometimes
they just tell.
Yeah, tell everyone.
Lack of intimacy. Yeah.
Maybe it's something that came into my mind. I guess, well, I said it earlier about people get excited, but I guess that excitement can also tie into maybe wanting to be perceived a certain way. Yeah. So that people can kind of say, oh,
low self-esteem.
Maybe insecurity, yeah,
insecurity. So
people can be like, oh, this so-and-so has a lot going on for them. But
but more time is, sometimes people will say will overshare or overcompensate something that they're lacking in.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, oh my gosh, I just ate so much, but they actually didn't eat anything, kind of thing. Because they want to hide maybe that they have an eating disorder or something crazy like that. So they overcompensate in certain areas or overshare.
That's kind of going into the, what's it called? Curating your social media personality. Like when you see people's life, oh my God, so-and-so's driving a Benz, so-and-so
it was rented though,
big house. So, you see like somebody said to me, a future friend of ours, not said to me, but I saw in their stories, like, where do you guys be going? Like the club, when I go clubbing, it's shit. Like, where do you guys be going? And I said to that person, like, they're just posting the good bits. Like when it's good, they'll start snapping. Like clubbing, like maybe clubbing is good for some people, but like it may not be that clubbing that you're going to the wrong clubs. It's just that you're seeing the good bits on people's stories.
Yeah.
Like, do you know them dead parties, and then as soon as everyone starts jumping,
that shit is so funny. That shit is
as soon as
bro, I've seen it live. Oh, I've actually seen that zero exaggeration.
And then they go back to being on the phone.
Yes,
and then as soon as like something happens, anything happens.
I'll be real, you know what? I actually haven't been clubbing a lot this year. I think not because I don't enjoy it. I think I do. I think it's good to go out and I guess have fun with your friends, but it's like man, we seeing the same people, we seeing the same things, we seeing the same.
That's what I'm saying. Like when people post, when it's lit, I'm not saying that people don't go to lit clubs, but a lot of that time you're just seeing the highlights of it. So when people see that, they're like, oh my god, this person's living such an amazing life. I'm not living an amazing life. I'm just gonna post the nice things so that people can be envious of me. I can have a high sense of self-confidence because people are seeing this thing and being like, oh my god, or people are like liking my story, sort of thing. And it's like a chain, because now people will see your story and be like, oh my god, he's living such a good life, let me show everybody that I'm living a good life. And then another person sees that, and it just goes on forever and ever.
I feel like if it was just generally kind of a bit mature, you'd understand that that's not reality.
But I feel like a lot of people, because it's been around for so long and a lot of people are being raised on it, it's such a disconnect. Like people don't know where to draw the line. I feel like you have to have certain life experience to understand that. And I feel like a lot of the people that kind of overshare don't have that life experience. Like they don't feel like they're having a fulfilling life, and maybe they don't have a fulfilling life. So they're not having the experiences that tell them that, oh, this is bullshit. So they're just feeding into the pot like unconsciously.
Golly, it's sad. Sad, man. Oh well. Hopefully they watch this episode. And then they will learn.
Real, but sometimes you like just saying it, like you like, I don't know, saying something, being told something and experiencing something is two different. Like some people, you can tell them that the fire is hot, don't touch it. But some people need to get burnt to know that the fire is hot.
They want to feel it.
Fuck around and find out.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So
what was the question?
Sorry. Not there's a phrase like, what's it? Those who don't hear must feel.
Must feel. Yeah. Those who don't hear must feel. Yeah. My dad said that.
Yeah.
It's true.
The same lessons will keep appearing in your life until you learn them.
Oh yeah, but also I can't lie. Sometimes we're going into why oversharing might not be bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think the repercussions are on an individual
of oversharing
on the individual, not on the society as a whole? You've kind of said that
people can use what you say against you.
Yeah.
If you overshare, like you put out your business, and then people will start talking about your partner. People start talking about maybe your
on you.
Yeah, but it obviously may give you anxiety.
Yeah.
Well, I think we already said this.
We already said that, yeah.
But it, like, imagine you're oversharing now. You're oversharing where you live, and now people are coming to your house, etc. Yeah. Like, is that not scary?
Like, I think Snap Maps is really weird.
Why do you have your location often?
I've never.
I asked people that. I'm like, why do you have your Snap Maps on?
I've never got that, bro.
No, crazy.
I've written here that, like, as in terms of like repercussions, like the effects of oversharing on somebody is they can't satisfy themselves. Like, remember what we said at the beginning of doing things for you? You kind of have to. You start living for other people's approval. Like, you post something.
Bro,
it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You post something and it's like, oh, this didn't get as many views or this didn't get as many likes. I'm gonna delete it because people didn't like it. I'm not getting that dopamine from other people instead of doing it for you. And I think it doesn't just apply to. I think it applies to everything, really. Do things like out of the like love of your heart. Like, I know that sounds so like oh my god, peace and love
of your heart, yeah.
But it's very
and for
true.
Your self-love as well.
Yeah, I think like the corniest things are things that are actually kind of true. Like, it's corny because you don't want to hear it.
Because I'm like, I already know. Stop telling me.
Like, but I think doing things out of love, like purity of your heart, like doing things that give you peace and stuff like that. Like, don't post something because you want to get likes. Like, I hear people say like, I always see like I don't know if it's like a tweet or something, but it's like a reoccurring thing that I see where it's like my followers every time I post, and it's like the followers are decreasing. Like, I lose followers every time I post, or like it'll be like, and my followers every time I post, and maybe it's like a gif of like somebody running away or some shit.
But then that just shows that they're not for you.
They're not for you. You're filtering out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's getting more quality instead of quantity.
Yeah. Or
it's
like,
really about the quality.
People will be like, oh, I get less likes every single time I post, and stuff like that. You shouldn't post for other people. You're not an influencer. You're not. You know. I think today the line between an influencer and a regular person is like kind of blurred now. Like people will be on their regular ass Snapchat stories talking about, hey, welcome to my channel.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like, do you remember we were talking about romanticizing your life?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's okay to feel like you the main character and you're this quote unquote like influencer or famous
But that's,
person.
you're doing it for
Even
you.
though, yeah, maybe they are. Because if you have like, even if you're posting onto your private story, welcome to my YouTube channel, like you're just like, you just shut up.
But I'm not saying it's
they're
bad.
just doing it for themselves.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm more talking about like the line between being an influencer and being a normal person. It's like that culture of everybody of vlogging, like everybody needs to see my amazing life. It's become so like normal in our society. Whereas before, like
Project.
that's actually kind of fixed the lighting for me, you know. Whereas before, you didn't see what anybody was up to. Like everybody would just get on with what they have to do, not worrying. Like you focus on your life, and because I think because people focus more on other people's lives, they want to like you have that standard of what is a good life. You create that standard.
But don't do the good life.
What is a fun or fulfilling life? I don't know.
Why is there a definition for a fulfilling life?
Yeah.
Or like it's different for each person.
Just find the fulfillment yourself.
Yeah.
And just like doing the things that you enjoy.
Yeah, going on holiday every month might not be a fulfilling life for everyone.
But I'd be happy as fuck, man. I'd be happy, so happy.
But I think it's not even like they're going on holiday every month. It's the perception that they're going on holiday every month because you're always seeing
that's all the money in their bank account and they're not eating.
Yeah, real. But yeah,
but it's true though. Like they have no like that's all their money.
Yeah, I think but I think oversharing, you can't satisfy yourself if you, especially for social media. I think we're talking more social media. You can't really satisfy yourself. You can't get joy out of like, even when it comes to like maybe the way you dress or something. It's like I want to put on a fit so people will be like, wow. I don't want to put on a fit to look to look nice just because I feel nice because I like wearing those clothes. Yeah, it's disingenuous. Yeah. But what are the pros of keeping things to yourself, guys? What do you think?
Oh, wait. I guess the team already said it, but I guess another downside or the same downside is like, I guess you can give yourself like mental health issues.
Yeah.
By oversharing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Continue. Yeah. Question.
Even depression, like
literally, bro.
Yeah.
Just be overthinking everything.
Yeah.
Detrimental.
Why isn't my life as amazing as so and so? Like people will say to me, like, you seem like you've got your shit together, like da da da. You don't know me. You actually don't know me. Like, like my life is not as like sunshine as rainbows as you may think. Like, because I don't tell you. You don't like. No, because
people are not gonna show the ugly parts.
I'm not showing the ugly bits. Yeah, exactly. And whether it's conscious or not, I'm not showing the ugly bits. Why would I show that? Why would I show that?
That's just something that you go through yourself. That's life.
Yeah,
that's real life. Like you don't need to be posting that on socials.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Just distinguishing the real life and social media. I take everything on social media with a grain of salt. Anytime I see something on social media, I'm like, wow, that's so cool. I just think in the back of my head, I don't know the truth. I'm not there with them. I'm not, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what do you think of the pros of keeping things to yourself? I've got a few here, but I want to hear what you guys think.
Peace of mind.
Definitely.
I think a more personal connection to that thing. Whether it's like clothing, like overshare, like, you know, posting things like outfits, getting validation from outfits or music or your relationship, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever.
I have a pro for oversharing.
Okay.
Maybe it could help someone. Like maybe if you overshare a bad situation that you're in, maybe someone might see that and be like, actually, they might be in that situation and it might help them to understand the situation more.
Wait, a pro for oversharing? Okay.
This is not a pro for keeping things to yourself.
Okay.
Your question is...
My question was
for yourself.
A pro.
Yeah.
Okay, a pro for oversharing. Okay, go on.
Yeah. It just maybe if people are oversharing on this social media.
Or should we go to that next?
Okay, yeah.
And you can write down keep that for.
Yeah, keep it. You guys kind of said, well, I don't really know any other pros.
I didn't even write pros of oversharing, so we can keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Because I have some actually. But pros of keeping things to yourself, I think self-gratification, creating something for yourself, like art, story, music, like what we were saying earlier about like not telling people about what you're working on and then getting the satisfaction out of releasing that thing.
Knowing a better sense of self because you're not doing it for other people. You know actually what you like.
Yeah.
Instead of actually doing it for other people.
Knowing what you like I did this thing. I'm doing like the motivation for you could be I'm gonna do this thing so I can post it on my story. But do you actually enjoy that thing? But if you're not posting it to your story, it's more what's motivating you? Because
that's you. That's actually you, and
you're
what
motivating
you like.
yourself. Ask yourself, why are you motivated to do that thing? Am I motivated to like flash to show off to other people? Am I motivated to impress girls? Am I motivated, or am I motivated because it gives me satisfaction?
I don't know why.
Makes me happy.
I read this thing, but it was like people who post certain things, like they'll post like a book they're reading, like just a page.
I hate that. Or people who post themselves studying.
Well, they'll post like the gym because they don't actually. But some people they do actually do that. So when they do, they post it because they want to feel the gratification.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh,
that's very true.
That's some people. I'm not saying for everyone who posts their books. I'm sorry for you readers, like you bookworms. It's all right. It's okay. Post your books.
But I think it's knowing in yourself why
you posted
not even why you post it, but why you're doing it.
True.
Because I sometimes like I don't really do it often, but every so often I'll post a picture of myself in the gym, like but I don't do it. I don't really do it. It's just like, oh, maybe I'm looking kind of good. But I don't really do it because it's not something like I'm not thinking of it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not saying for every person that does that, but for some people when they post this like stuff, it's because they didn't normally do it.
Yeah.
Just, this is what I be on.
Yeah. And also, even just like I'm not saying like it's some people like I was also when I was doing research for this episode, like people were like, why do you have a problem with what people post? Why can't people post everything of their life? Like, let them post. I want to see what type of person they are. I want to get to know them more. I'm like, okay, well, that's true. Some people do want to just get to know some people on social media more through what they post. But through what they post, is that really them? Are you really getting to know the real them?
Yeah.
It's like
a shell.
So,
what they want you to see.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
So I guess you are getting to know them, but like, are you like?
Is it a real version?
Yeah. Is it a real version of them?
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest, people should feel free to post on their social media what they like, etc. But is it a facade?
I just think about the reason. I guess, like you were just saying, realize that is the motivation like inward coming from you, or is outward being motivated by other people, or people think of that type of thing. So
yeah. Any more thoughts before we go to pros of oversharing? What was your pro of oversharing?
Like if people overshare on social media, someone else going through the situation, it might help them to know that maybe they're
not alone.
They're not alone, or there's the sunshine or the rainbow after the storm. You know what I mean?
I saw a post actually today or maybe yesterday. I think it was this morning, and it was like, how it feels to want love and affection or something like that, and it was like a picture of like Meg Griffin as like a disheveled like Gollum type creature.
How it feels to want love and affection.
How it feels to want love and affection but not receive it. Or something like that. And then I was looking at the comments and it was like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not alone on this. Like, I'm so glad I'm not the only one.
For real.
Like, so many people are agreeing with it. I'm like, damn. I'm like, but I think it's a good, like, especially if that's something that you can relate to.
Relatable.
Like,
relatable, like stuff.
Like, let's use that example. Like that example. We're human beings. We are social creatures. We want intimacy. We want to be hugged. People who aren't hugged as babies turn out to be like psychos.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I think that is something that, it's a need for everybody, but it's like you feel a bit ashamed to ask for it, or ashamed to like admit that you don't get it. Everybody wants to be like, yeah, I'm a gallus, like I get all the things, like, but that's not like everybody's reality. For real. So when it's not you feel a bit like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying that I can relate to it, but I can tell. I know that it's like something that can really.
It bothers you,
or something that can make you uncomfortable, make you even depressed. Like,
I
don't get hugged. Like a lot of men don't get hugged, and it's like, oh, like I want touch.
Also, like I feel like I've seen this a few times with some people. Like, they'll go to the club and maybe like certain man not moving to them or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, why are they not moving to me at the club? Do you really want this type of man? Like, cool, you might not be getting moved to the club. Wait, they'll be like, what? Like, why is no one moving to me at the club? I don't, let me not even show you.
You can cut the names out. You can remove the name.
I don't even know if we're going to put this in, but I'll just say it. Like, a friend went out with another friend, and then one friend was getting moved to more than the other. Okay. And then she was like, why is no one moving to me? Why is everyone moving to you? Yeah. Do you think that's a bit weird?
As in what?
The girl was like, so the other girl was getting moved, like, why is everyone moving? But like, the thing is, on the reality, it's like,
do you want these men, or do you just want the attention?
Yeah, do you want the actual men? Because I know the people you find at the club are not really the best. Like, they're not someone you'd want to look to find in a partner or someone to actually talk to you. Yeah. So you just want the attention. You're not looking for the actual guys. So I'm just like, why was that statement even made? Because the men in the club, like, my friend was even like, do you know when you're getting moved to in the club, you're just like, oh, like, leave me alone, I'm trying to have a good time, like, you know what I mean? So
I can't relate.
It's like, I just like, it even gets annoying. So it's like you just want the attention. Like, if you're just going out for the attention, then I don't know, that's
or maybe the reason why they weren't getting attention is because they seen their friend get moved a couple of times, and their mouth was all push up because they're not getting no attention.
Probably off.
Just off, like, no,
like, you know, the friends that's like, they're protecting their friend from getting moved to, like, leave my friend alone, leave my friend alone.
You just look sour.
You look sour, yeah.
I was even
make a friend win, man.
For real, like, why would you
gas for them?
And then you just be like, oh, you're getting all the man, like, like, you're getting the man, like, it's, I don't know, some people like that are just a bit odd.
Your man will come.
Yeah, not from the club too.
Like, in a similar vein, like, a lot of like guys, like, some, I don't know people who are like this, but I, like, you know, I've heard things of like guys will like sleep with a lot of girls not because they're like horny or whatever, but because they just want intimacy. Like, they just want someone to cuddle. Like,
why didn't you just find one person to cuddle then?
Yeah.
Why do I have to go around?
Yeah, I mean, I think, but then again, it's like, maybe you don't actually, like, you don't want to get to know that person. You just want to cuddle.
Different people.
You go and have sex with them because you want to cuddle.
Or maybe you just want the warmth of another human being.
You're sick.
But I've heard stuff like that.
Nah, fam. When someone coming to be your doonies and like, you know what? I just came here to cuddle. Like, after they've done the act, like, what are you doing?
I just wanted someone to touch me, like.
You could have just said you wanted to cuddle. You could have cuddled.
It's like wanting intimacy without the work,
bruh.
I guess you can say they put in some kind of work, no?
Nah.
What's it? I was gonna say another pro of oversharing, and I do this sometimes. Like, I'll just write, like, I'll just have a thought. Like, I'll read it out, right?
It's hot, man.
It's a bit hot, isn't it? Sometimes, I posted on my story one time. It was a picture of myself, and I just put.
I remember I was gonna say it as before, but I'll wait until you finish your point.
Okay, so I posted on my story. I was just rambling, and it was one of those things where I was like, if I was conscious about what people thought, I probably would have just like deleted it or not posted it altogether. But I wrote, it was like, look for the lessons and benefits in everything. The things you view as unimpactful, and especially the things that make you miserable. Life can often feel like a curse, but we're living it, and what can we do? I say make it beautiful to the best of your ability. Appreciate and enjoy every little thing. And that, like, somebody might think of that as be like, shut your ass up. Like, what are you talking about? But somebody might read that and be like, yeah, I can relate to that.
Like,
I needed to hear that. Like, yeah,
for real.
Sort of thing. Yeah. So I think, yeah, like you said, like, you can help people by oversharing sometimes. Like, oh, I didn't realize I was the only one.
But I was like being yourself, because that's something that came from your heart, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you just put it out there just maybe to just help help someone else. That was being you. It wasn't being performative.
Mm-hmm. Let's not get it twisted. Oversharing isn't always performative. It's not always performative. Yeah. Sometimes it comes out of a purity of your heart.
Sometimes it comes out of trauma for some people.
Yeah. It's not always performative. I've noticed as well, like I was gonna say, like people on TikTok overshare all the time.
I was gonna say something about it being good. I've been seeing like I wouldn't say a trend, like I feel like a trendy thing is to do like day in the lives, or to do like be oversharing but being yourself. So they'll do like realistic days in a life where maybe they didn't wake up until 10 a.m. because you know them people were waking up like 5 a.m. on the dot. I'll go for my jog, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You're like
they like fill their bed, they're like doing their work, they're like, bro, my nigga, you set your camera, you close your door, you walked out, came back, turned the camera off to get outside.
Even wake up before 5,
like,
do this.
Like people will do like a day in a life of me, and it'll be them waking up, like filming us off waking up.
I don't mind days in the lives, but
that's
like
cool
sometimes it be like making me feel shit about myself,
even though it's not real. Like
it's like they probably do this like once a week.
You
like,
just filmed yourself.
People, that's not every
you filmed
day.
yourself.
Yeah, so like I've been watching like a lot of my For You pages, like realistic people who are just doing a day life, like maybe like day in the life as a mother, like where it's all hectic, the house is a mess, clean with me, and they show the reality of their life. And I feel like these days people are more appreciative of these types of content creators, even when people are doing like get ready with me's but they don't have a filter on, like something as plain as not having a filter on this day and age is something big, because people have filters on in everything. In most TikTok videos, they have a filter on. Even when they're doing their makeup, they'll do filter and then not filter makeup. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they'll do their makeup and show what it looks like with a filter, and then they'll take off they'll take off the filter and then show their makeup and be like, most people are putting filters on. No one's skin is perfect. They'll show the impurities of their skin. So a big trend right now is people doing get ready with me with like high quality cameras but without a filter, and just talking to the camera, and it's just like them being real, because I feel like on social media a lot of things are just fake. So yeah, I was just gonna say oversharing can help. Like with like the realistic get ready with me's or the realistic days in the life, because not everyone is perfect, and damn near no one is perfect. And it just makes everyone feel like it's just more relatable. So I feel like the biggest content creators at the moment are people who are more realistic and more relatable, and being genuinely themselves. I
feel like when things come purely from your heart, it's more, you see a lot more longevity, a lot more reception. Like, remember what I was telling you, I was saying to Josh earlier, like people can tell when somebody's not comfortable in their clothes because it's not genuine. Like, it's not genuine. I feel like when something's not genuine, you have to
that's act away.
You have to act like, I don't know if put more thought into it is the way to phrase it, but it's like,
you move in a way
you have to pretend
that you think somebody who actually wears that stuff would move. But because that's not you, like you said, you feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
But it's like, hey man, just be yourself. Like you said, if you wear that fit because that's the clothes that you like, opposed to opposed to trying to be like, oh, I saw the whole streetwear thing, the whole baggy thing.
It's fucking cold. It's been hot, man.
It's cold.
It's cold.
I'm actually cold now. I'm not gonna lie.
Cold.
You got a jumper on.
But yeah, hey man, I just say where will you feel comfortable in, bro? Yeah, just come comfy, bro.
That is, any more thoughts about oversharing? I think we've got everything.
You said the positives of oversharing.
Yeah, we just about that. Also, oversharing could, like, say if you're like a content creator, it can ruin like the brand that you're trying to be. Yeah. Even though like you're trying to be yourself, but certain things are just not meant for the internet. Do you not understand that the internet? It's like some people don't understand that the internet is like forever. Yeah. And when you put that out there, it's never gonna be gone. Yeah. So just keep that shit to yourself sometimes. Like, not everything is for social media. Yeah. And for people to know your business. Yeah.
What was that?
I did
Mike Tima.
Fuck's sake. Oh my gosh.
This is how I'll go to edit it and know your audio is not there.
I did see, like, when the woman was talking about questions to ask yourself before oversharing.
Okay.
So, first question: is this an appropriate piece of information to share? Like maybe in the setting, like you're at work. Do you know people be oversharing with their colleagues and stuff?
At work.
Yeah.
I think that's like we said before, like a lack of intimacy thing.
Yeah.
Seeking it for intimacy in everybody.
Yeah. Like, is this appropriate information in general just to share with that person?
Wait, just before we continue, on that thought, remember we were talking about the cons, the effects of oversharing on somebody. Going to the point of you look for intimacy in everybody. I saw a thing where it said that like some people find it as a chore to build friendships and relationships because they believe that they have to be intimate with everybody.
I don't think you have that too, because I feel like you have friends for certain things.
Or some people like don't, they find it as a chore. It's like, this is the opposite of it, is like they have too many like passive friends that they don't have close connections with anybody. Too many acquaintances.
That's maybe like with the private story, like they'll just post the whole their business to the whole private story because maybe they're just like, anyone can hear this. I don't really have the right people to go to. Just go to everyone.
Just tell it to everyone.
Next question: what am I hoping to achieve by sharing this information? Like, what are you gonna gain from sharing this information? Are you sharing the information for feedback, or are you just sharing it to gain intimacy, or just to feel like you're closer to the person? Like, just ask yourself these questions. Is this a safe space to share this information? Like, you can't just be telling anyone everything, because people will go and tell other people. Like, following on from this, like, is this person, can you trust this bitch? Can you trust this person? Can you trust them? Because without even building a level of trust, why are you telling them your information? Then, if this information gets leaked, what are the consequences? It's true though.
Drake.
This is serious.
Drake.
Oh my gosh, for real. Like,
Drake's glizzy.
Did you see it?
I haven't seen it. Have you? I know you have.
Therefore says that shit
on Twitter.
Someone said it to me.
Yeah.
Someone actually said it to me.
That's what they all say.
Whatever. But yeah, if it gets leaked, are there any consequences? So these are some questions that you should definitely ask yourself before oversharing.
Swag.
Okay.
Song of the week. We're rebranding, guys. It's not Song of the Week anymore because we don't do the episodes weekly, so it's not Song of the Week. As much as we try to do it weekly, it's a lot of work.
Very much. I don't even live here.
So we're changing it to it's a working title, but put me on. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll probably put like a thing. Put me on. The put me on segment.
Put me on
of the show. Put me on to a song.
Put me on to a song.
Put me on to a song.
Yeah.
You know I'm rossing it out of this bong.
Hey. Hey.
I'm trying to think of a song.
I think I got to start. Okay, you start with the song then.
My block cloud phone, fam.
I have a song. I have like 2 songs. Do you want to have a look?
No. I'm actually gonna try to think of one from my brain.
Okay, I have a song that I was listening to yesterday that was like hitting my and releasing endorphins.
I think it's say something crazy.
I had to pause myself.
Say something wild.
Releasing endorphins.
It's actually 7.
Actually, I'm gonna do 2 songs because like who's gonna stop me? But my first song is "Me and Your Mama" by Childish Gambino. Me and Josh have a special tie to that one.
Why?
Is it "Me and Your Mama"? No, we have a tie to "Baby Boy." But no, not that one. It's from the same album though. It's called "Me and Your Mama" from Childish Gambino's "Awaken My Love." Whew, that song is deep. It's a modern classic. That's what I would call it.
But I listened to Childish Gambino at ages, you know.
Relax. I'm talking. I'm talking.
That was an accident. I'm sorry.
I'm just joking. So yeah, it's a slow burner. The intro is like, builds you into it, but then like there's like 2 parts of the song. It's quite a long song, I'll be honest. It's very reminiscent of like Funkadelic, Maggot Brain. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. It's a very scary album, and I think that's what he kind of tried to recreate with his album Awaken My Love. Something scary, but it starts very peaceful, little keys, little bass line. It's like you're floating through the clouds, you're transcending through the universe, and it's like a little love ballad a little bit. Like it starts off with I'm in love when we are floating, when we are smoking, da 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 da, and then he goes on and it's so peaceful, it's angelic, it's like you could it's like a little rockabye lullaby. I'm in love when we're smoking that, da da da, and then it goes into let me into your heart, and the song becomes, it gets scary, it gets demonic, it even has like a little ho 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 as it switches into that, and he's like, the love becomes aggressive, like, let me into your heart, girl, like, love me, why don't you love me, let me into your heart. Okay, so as part of the put me on section, we'll have a where can you listen to this song. So, for example, we can say you can listen to this song in the shower or on a run or when you're making love. Or for my song, for me and your mama, I think you can listen to this song. It's a good question. Where can you listen to this song? I think just chilling in the crib, maybe with your shorty. Yeah, that's why I think you can listen to this song. With your shorty in the crib, in the bedroom, maybe you're cooking or something. It's not a party song. It's not really a gym song. Yeah, chilling in the crib. Yeah, it's just a good song. It's so good. It's so good. Check it out. Link in the description for all of these songs.
They'll be on the playlist as well.
It will be on the playlist. Song of the week. It's called Song of the Week playlist.
We might change it, but it'll probably be Song of the Week.
That's what it was.
Put me on.
Yeah, the Put Me On playlist. Oh, that sounds tough though.
Yeah, it does.
It does. We can do a new one. We can do a new trailer. We did a trailer for it.
We could do a new one for the season.
Yeah. The Put Me On playlist, and it's like it will be a bit more concise. I feel like Song of the Week, the genres were like all over the place.
Oh, so you're saying what? What's the genre for this one then?
Let's not overshare, because then we won't do it. We won't follow through, like we were just saying. We'll talk about it later, off camera. Anyways, yeah, if it comes out, you'll know.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on to Here I Am by Rick Ross, Nelly, and Avery Storm. I think this song is just a feel good song.
Yeah.
Wake up, play this song. Go on a run, play this song. Go to the gym, play this song.
Yeah.
Cook, play this song. You know what I mean? Yeah, just feel good song. I feel like it fits a lot of happy vibes. Like if you're in the shower, just dancing, just getting ready for your day, gets you in the groove. Because I just like, to be honest, I like feel good songs just any time. Like it'll just lift my mood. And this is the type of song for that. Just the melody of the song, the beat. Yeah, the song is just a lovely song that just lifts your moods, you get you ready for your day. Here I am, I got a bunch of diamonds I could spend them on her. Okay. Here I am, but yeah, it's in Rick Ross Triller album.
Cool. Where can you listen to this song then?
In the shower.
Yeah, you said that.
And just like getting ready for your day. I feel like it just lifts off your mood, gets you in the mood. To be happy. Get you in a happy, joyous mood. And that's just the type of music that I really love. Yeah. Rick Ross is just the guy as well.
What's your song, Joshua?
Oh.
If you have one.
Yeah, bro. The thing is, there's so much songs in my brain.
Yeah, the big head.
Shut up. We all.
I got big head as well. It's fine.
Big head for a big brain. You know what they say about people with big heads?
Big brain.
She said something about people with big heads earlier.
They have big hearts.
Personalities.
For real.
Yeah.
Big
so much
personality.
stuff to fit inside your head.
I have such a big personality.
Same.
Yeah, I have the biggest personality.
So what's her personality like?
Have
big.
a colossal personality.
So what's her personality? What are you like? Who are you as a person? Oh, I'm big. My personality is big.
I'm huge.
I do everything big. Nothing more, nothing less. Big.
I'm just
TJ
big.
Khaled, just something TJ Khaled say.
Just big.
We the best music. Anyways, Josh, what's your song? Everything I do, yeah, I do it big.
Yeah. We literally spoke about this like last episode.
Yeah, right.
I kind of as a song now, bro. I've been banging this song. It's by I'm gonna put you onto a song. You might already know it, but I just think the song is hard. It's by Nux. It's called Bakerloo. If you're a musician,
I know that song.
If you're a musician, you know the chords. These chords are
Can you sing it for a
they're
second?
sweet. Yeah. So it's like, if you ain't heard, then come book me. Lessons that I learned as a young rookie. No fucks, Nux, a tough cookie. Don't want to rumble when it crumbles and I cut fully. Ghosts in the loft, shit tough, but we act merry. Can listen to this shit on a man's telly. Bakerloo shit to school shit was mad techie. Mad ends. Back then we had the Blackberry. Yeah. There's more. I'll be real. Pre it. This nigga's flowing. Nux is cold.
I feel like Nux's beats always hit as well.
Wait, do it again. I wanna.
What's it again? Oh shit, I forgot. If you ain't heard, then come book me. Lessons that I learned as a young rookie. No fucks, Nux, he a tough cookie. Not known to crumble when it rumbles in the cart fully. Shit.
Yeah, that was great there. That was great.
Anyways, you beautiful. You nice, lovely, beautiful people. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you very much. Loving
Season
blessings.
3, episode 1. Oh,
wow.
damn.
Season 3.
Goddamn.
Not 1, not 2, but 3.
3 seasons. So, yeah, if you made it this far, you're a real one. Jesus loves you. More blessings and wealth and
donate to my GoFundMe.
For what? Your BBL?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, for your BBL reduction.
My back's too big.
Yeah, it's too big, man.
I cut that. Cut that, bro.
My back's too big. My stack's too big. I've got all these racks and my rack's too big because they know that I'm black and I black too big.
You black too big?
Yeah. I black too big.
And your back's too big. Big back syndrome.
And I black too big. She wears...
Wait.
And I black too big. I know that she's real. She don't wear no wig. She's really smart. She does trig.
I know my tree and.
Anyways, I've been Ray, aka Gamma the Ray, aka Totomi.
And I've been Tima,
and
aka Tima Amelia.
I've been Josh, aka JB.
Platonic. Guys, the movie. The movie.
Oh no, we should have spoken about this earlier.
Yeah, we should
Maybe we
have.
should add it.
We can edit it in.
The start.
It's something new. It's a start. We're only going up from here.
For real.
So yeah, you should check it out on the 20th. Well, if you haven't checked it out by now, then it's out now.
Check it out. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, real. Like,
fix up,
nigga.
Oh man, show a brother some love.
And you can watch it on.
We can watch it on YouTube.
The Bedroom Project podcast.
Yes, the Bedroom Project on YouTube. And any other thoughts?
Yeah.
A lot of hands came together to make this happen, so thank you guys. Music as well by me and Toby the Freak. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Goodbye, you lovely, sexy, beautiful people.
Thank you for listening. Hope you gained something from this. You learned something. Yeah.
Peace and love.
Love and peace, love and respect.
Peace and love.
Sayonara, niggas.
All right.
I've been Tima.
And I've been Ray.
And this is the Bedroom Project.
Manners and respect.